And welcome everybody here in Twitch chats and everybody on YouTube for some Jund Henge-Cleave. That's right, we're bringing back an oldie, but still good. We're going to be playing a deck that's kind of built around having Rotting Regisaur in play, this 7/6, and then playing Henge-Cleave or the Great Henge. We have Henge-Cleave that can make this thing into, an 8-power double striker with trample. Just kills the opponent super fast. Or of course, if you have the Rotting Regisaur, then the Grey Henge just costs GG, just costs 2 green mana, and you can play that. So we have like the aggressive stuff with Rotting Regisaur, Questing Beast, Henge-Cleave, but then also the Great Henge, so we can play a really late game. This deck's just kind of combining those two things and putting them all together. Sorry, I need to drink some water there. Let's see. Nothing too fancy about it. One thing, like Death Touch, of course, works really well with Double Strike Trample, and Questing Beast has Death Touch. Knight of the Ebon Legion, if you activate it, also gains Death Touch. So those cards work really well with Henge-Cleave. And then, of course, our Great Henge can do its thing. Our sideboard, we got a lot of Return to Natures, trying to destroy those Witches' Ovens and Trail of Crumbs, and that's what Vraska can do in the main deck, but then can also take out creatures. We got an extra Vraska for that kind of stuff in the sideboard as well. Legion's End against aggro, Noxious Grasp with all these Simic decks, and then an extra trophy and Murderous Rider for some other good removal spells, plus some Ceratops. So yeah, I'm not sure if the mana is going to really work. The last time that we played this deck, Once Upon a Time was legal. It was, Once Upon a Time made our mana work a lot better, probably. But I just added an extra land, put in some more Paradise Druids than what we had before, and let's give this a try. So Jund Henge-Cleave. Is it the best to be playing 3 Henge-Cleave and 3 the Great Henge? Probably not, but it's fun. They are. They're very powerful cards. You're going to be trying a Naya, God, and Giant deck. Ooh. Hey, Arrow. Oh, yeah. Seems this deck had some change since last time. You have a deck called Grulberhenge. Yeah, that's true, Storm. How do you have the deck list? Do you have it from like when did he post it like in chat yesterday, and did you grab it? Or did you message him? But I can just wait till I can just wait also till he's here. Okay, well, if you have it still, send me the list, Storm, if you have it, just so that I can actually title it and everything and let Yud know what thumbnail to make. No, I didn't see there's a demigod subtype. I did not see anything about that. That's new. So do I want to play Bonecrusher Giant this turn, or do I want to play Rotting Regisaur next turn? I can do one or the other, but not both. Let's play Rotting Regisaur. Speaking of birdies, I don't know, y'all probably can't hear him, but Hawkeye, he's sitting on the couch right now looking through the window, kind of doing his noise of like whenever he chirps back at the birdies out there, making friends.
opponent.
So legendary enchantment creature demigod. That's pretty cool.
Was that dear to you? Now it's dearly departed.
Yeah, I mean, he still has a real bad runny nose, like all the time. You know, like I'll wipe his face and then it'll be back. You know, 20 minutes later. But he's eating better, and so that's good. He's eating better. He seems to have better energy and stuff. Block. Come on, use your chompers. Chomp.
Good riddance to bad rubbish.
Thank you, Storm. Okay, so it's mono white. Probably just call this deck mono white life gain. It's not really about angels. I mean, it's got a few, you know, it's got 10 angels in it. This is probably just mono white life gain.
You bet. Good for you. Shuffling me off my mortal coil.
Heading up to here. So this puts them down to 2. Obviously, they can gain life with the Healer's Hawk and with Kaya. Dinosword. See, it's a Dinosword.
I hope you beat me this time. Bravo.
How does he hold this big sword with those tiny arms? It's probably because he's like a skeleton dino, so you can just kind of... I don't know. An Embersar. Holds it in his jaws. Gets the double swipe. Fall apart and fade away. Get it along, King Charlemagne. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, if anything. Golgari Queen doesn't seem the most necessary. We could play like some Legion's Ends. I definitely assume that they're playing the Ajani's Pridemate. Could just play some trophies. Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably about, like, Vraska doesn't seem amazing. I'll just keep it. Yeah, Reggie does have pretty good size arms. Reggie could probably hold a sword. That's true. Reggie's pretty huge. Reggie is an 8/7. You want to turn Henge into a creature with Karn? That was fun to do. We did that with the mono, the mono green mid-range deck. Take a Karn, turn a Henge into a 9/9. Yeah, I want to see the Great Henge equipped. That should be an achievement. We should try that deck. We should try Gruul Henge-Cleave with like a bunch of Karns and try to get a Great Henge to hold an Embercleave. Make it a 10/10 double strike trample. That's got to be like a achievement unlocked if you can do that. That's got to be difficult. Samuel, thanks for that 6-month resub. Our 3rd sub of the day. Could Bone Crusher Giant that and attack, of course, but I think it's better to get Paradise Druid out so we can start doing more stuff with our mana. Gidgeon.
Into battle as your champion of justice. Share in my light.
we can put Sorin in that deck, so Sorin can be a Hengeful Bloodlord. Ooh, that's Abzan. Just the Great Henge of Sorin. Sorin, Hengeful Bloodlord. Hey, Hunter. This thing, of course, has Death Touch, and it's super annoying. Day's going great. Smothering Tithe. Love it. Opponent's bringing the jank. Heck no, you get your token. You deserve it. I'm just going to play Other Knight and Bone Crusher Giant this turn. They better not Kaya's Wrath. Huh. Alright, I'm not going to play this Other Knight. This is enough out here. I guess a Kaya's Wrath would be pretty rough. There you go. We're getting some graveyard hate. Settle? Sell the wreckage? Hey, Paul, thank you so much for gifting a sub. We got Wretch joining in the stream. Oh, so that does change. Okay. I was wondering about that. I kind of wanted to see that happen. I was wondering if we... Alright, that's our 4th sub of the day. If they don't say good game, they don't have settle. The reason to put it on the knight is so I could pump it like the next turn and not have to like re-equip. Because I could pump the knight a bunch and make it a huge attacking creature. Yeah, settle's not in standard. Doesn't mean you can't see it though. Got to see all the lines, all the angles. Never know what your opponents can have. Got to play around everything.
The history of this world is one cherish. One can learn much from them.
Ow. Ow.
Suffer the dreams of the damned.
Oh no, Terminus. Alright, fine. Nothing do. Deals 2 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. Yeah, it's a pretty nice combo. Omnixilus, make me kill my creature, make me draw cards. I don't have mana to spend. They get the treasure tokens of Smothering Tithe. So, Yud, are you in here?
I am your inner demon.
13. It's pretty nice that Knight of the Ebon Legion gets under the Syndicate Guild Mage. That's pretty cool. Blocking doesn't do too much. With Double Strike Death Touch, you just do 1 damage to each of their blockers. Their blockers don't get to do any damage back. Pass 2 attackers. Alright, so we'll stop taking damage.
Fresh blood is ideal for defense.
Seraph. I probably should have done that first before the Obnixials could kill my Knight of the Ebon Legion, honestly. Man, now the Syndicate Guild Mage is going to be really annoying. So pay the 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, have to shock in 3. Push me now to 7, 2 turn clock with Seraph. I don't have lethal, the Syndicate Guild Mage. Taps. This taps my creature. Oh, maybe they just don't use their card. I guess it's also possible they just don't use their card. Remember, they have all this mana over here, so I thought that they were just gonna I'd play the Questing Beast and they were just gonna tap target creature with power 4 or greater, and so I wasn't gonna be able to attack with the Questing Beast, which is why I equipped to the Paradise Druid. No, I mean they were using the treasure for mana. They've been using the treasure for mana some. So yeah, I mean, good chance that if I would have equipped Henge-Cleave to Questing Beast, good chance that they would have just tapped the Questing Beast. So I'm, happy with the Paradise Druid to be able to do that. Oh, or they have that. Kaya. Oh, stop gaining life.
This will be child's play. Am I dematerializing?
No, you're right there on the battlefield. All right, well, we have one hope. You are our last hope, Bone Crusher Giant. Yay, you did it. I guess not completely. Let's see, they tick up with Kaya. They go to 6.
You're not well. You better watch your back from here on out.
They can block with everything and go to 1. They have to block with everything. Well, that's unfortunate for them. They did all this work. All this work. Their bones still get crushed. Yep, but in the end, it didn't even matter. All right, we didn't get the henge part of our deck. We got to cleave twice. That's our thing. It's versatile. You're not always going to Ember Cleave. Sometimes you're going to the Great Henge. It's not the Ember Cleave, right? Is it just Ember Cleave? Because it's the Great Henge, the Magic Mirror, the Cauldron of Eternity. Yeah, it's legendary, but it's just Ember Cleave. What's the other one? The white one? The Circle of Loyalty? Yeah, they're all legendary, so they're all the... and then whatever. Or the... English is weird. So the whole cycle, has the and then the card, except for Embercleave. Would this look weird if it said, the Embercleave? You don't really pronounce it the Embercleave, but would that look weird? The Embercleave. Completely capitalized. The V's just completely capitalized across. THE's all capitalized. The Embercleave. It's because the best swords always have a name. Embercleave, comma, the. Oh no. I don't like that ethereal absolution. So they can play either Niv Mizzet or Ethereal Absolution, but not both. So that means probably Niv Mizzet. Embercleave the goose. Goose or cleave. Alright, what do you got? A Growth Spiral, a Teferi Time Waster, an Ethereal Absolution, and a Casualties of War. Casualties of War destroys my Embercleave. Are they dead? We get 2 pumps. I think they're dead, right? I haven't done no math, but I'm pretty sure this is lethal. Yeah, I mean, that's lethal right there, and we get another pump. Supposed to be. Knight of the Ebon Legion with Embercleave is basically infinite damage. Double strike, death touch, trample, where you get to pump it a bunch. Basically infinite damage. You could literally throw Embercleave in any deck and then add Urcleave to the end of the name and you got a sweet deck. So we're playing Niv Mizzet stuff. I'm going to take out Golgari Queen and put in some Ceratops. Just want to haste it up. Maybe we just take out these Great Henges and just try to be aggro. Henge-Cleave. Mono blue tempo cleave. Demir Miller Cleave. Alright, so we're going to take out these. I kind of want to bring these Ceratopses. Two Ceratopses. Mulligan. Keep. We are doing a great job drawing all of our cleaves. I don't know this card that you're referring to. This new card. Those y'all watching the future, it's not a new card. Erebos's Intervention. Yeah, that's a pretty sweet card. I wanna cleave. Time wipe. Gooser Cleave. Let's go. Honker Cleave. Stop these time wipes. They have like the perfect deck against me. Time wipe Ember Cleave combo. Or sorry, time wipe Knight of Autumn. Sorry, time wipe Knight of Autumn. It's like the perfect. Just kill all my creatures, put the Knight of Autumn back to destroy my legendary artifacts. It's like the perfect combination. Alright, I guess I need to play more Assassin's Trophies because of Fire's Invention. I guess Fires of Invention's pretty broken. Yeah, Fires of Invention looks pretty broken. But the thing about Trophy is it just lets them... I don't like it. It just lets them... whatever it's called. Lets them fix their mana, because they're a 5-color deck. I don't want them to be able to fix their mana like that. So maybe we just play Return to Natures. And just go with this. Oh, they have just so many ways to kill these great Henges and Henge-Cleaves. Hey, Splack. Welcome back. 3rd month now. That's awesome. Yeah, they have a lot of basics because they've been playing Fabled Passage and going and finding a bunch of basics with they've had Fabled Passage, so they got all the basics. So like obviously they have Casualties of War and all this stuff. But of course, Great Henge, if they can't kill it, can give me a lot of card advantage. It's tough. We're a Henge-Cleave deck. We're going to play Henge-Cleave. No, I don't think Fires of Invention will get banned. We're a Henge-Cleave deck. Let's give it a try. Even though they have a lot of very good, efficient answers to it. Hey, Mr. Dank. Happy Friday. It's the weekend. Hobonator. Thank you so much for resubbing, Hobonator. 7 awesome months. Keeping that Twitch Prime sub going. Draw land. We need to draw a land now. Yeah, we're getting some Henge-Cleave action. This is the first time us drawing Henge. We've had a lot of Cleaves. Get out of here, Paradise Druid. Stop fixing mana. That's not cool. Go, Knight, go. Jarlaxle! I rarely miss your stream. Keep it coming. Oh, will do. Thanks to you. Thanks for subbing there for 5 months. Alright, we got the win. The perils of playing 5 colors. 2-0. Going on an adventure. Bone Crusher Giant is dealing a lot of damage to him. Correct. No, Tamik does not stop Nissa turning lands into 3/3 creatures. Nissa puts counters on... Oh, wait. Yes, it does. Yeah, sorry, Tamik. Sorry, I was thinking Blight Beetle. Sorry, yes, Tamik. You can't target lands, so Nissa cannot target the lands. Nissa still can tick up, but cannot target any lands. Nissa still has the passive ability. And Nissa can still plus, but cannot target.
I've done the hero thing before.
Need these trophies to destroy these castles. This game is already pretty over. We are going to be boarding out Henge-Cleave in this matchup. It really doesn't help. Rotting Regisaur isn't really good here either. You can't really afford discarding cards against control.
I'll protect you.
I'm actually surprised they didn't just activate Castle Ardenvale and make a 1/1 and block. So if we don't play Rotting Regisaur and we don't play Henge-Cleave, do we have enough? Man, I need like Duresses. Man, we do not have enough for this matchup at all. Yuck. Alright, well, we're playing Rotting Regisaur. I don't really even want all these trophies and riders, and these Gilded Gooses don't really do anything. The thing about Trophy is that, just can destroy the White Castle, which can keep them from being able to chump block Rotting Regisaur. Alright, we'll play 2 of those and two riders. Thanks, Henry. Yep, that's the name of the song right there. No, yeah, like the trigger will still happen even if you kill the if you kill it or not, the Agent of Treachery. Can't use a removal spell to stop the trigger from happening. I'm just gonna grab another forest with this Henge-Cleave. Or sorry, I'm gonna grab this. Sorry, I'm gonna grab another forest with this Fable Passage. Because we boarded out Henge-Cleave, we don't have very many red cards in our deck. I think we just got Bone Crusher Giants.
I grow bored with this fight.
Knight of the Ebon Legion. They cast Time Wipe. I play Questing Beast. Boo. Yeah, I mean, they had to have that to stay alive.
Casualty.
Well, what else was I really going to be doing with the mana if I don't pump? I wasn't really casting the Grey Henge. I wasn't I wasn't casting a second main Questing Beast. It's like, what did I really lose by pumping? Because if they bounced Knight, I wasn't going to be able to play Grey Henge. Oh, you have attacked just the Gadwick first? I wanted to pump there. I guess I clicked OK too many times. So I wanted to pump there.
Alive for a life.
Yeah, meant to pump there.
excellent timing. I've got it.
Pity we couldn't have been allies.
Yep. That was just the very certain
You show
time wipe.
remorse, I'll show restraint. Don't worry, I got this.
That temple's quite annoying.
The ends justify.
Boo. I didn't scry first because if I would have drawn an untapped land with the Vraska, then I could have played the other questing beast. Wow. Well, should have ticked up that Vraska and gotten rid of the mountain. So close. But the castles win this now. If I would have ticked up first, I would have been able to sacrifice that mountain, drawn the Paradise Druid. I would have been able to play the Paradise Druid, then so I could have played the Great Henge this turn. Okay. That's okay. We'll still take that. That was a good turn. I don't really know how I beat the Castle Ardenvale now, though. Oh, well, that's just game. Yeah, it's just game. Need to have duresses. Don't have any duresses in the sideboard. In fact, I don't have very much good stuff for that matchup. But, yeah, duress is necessary if we want to beat blue-white control. Some kind of discard. Do you think that deck is really good? No, not really, ODZ. Leyline of the Void. Main deck. No, Rhythm of the Wild. It's pretty easy to deal with. That's a good hand. You know, if they get to just follow up with Doom Foretold, you know, like if they just have Doom Foretold also, yeah, they just have it all. Yeah, I don't know when is it, ODZ? I mean, I don't know when it is, but I'll be playing in it. So I could tap the 3 black sources and then still play the Great Henge. But then they have their Doom Foretold. Oh, it's the 11th? That's really unfortunate. I'm gonna be out of town on the 11th. So I guess I'm not playing in it. Oh, I need to do this end step. Dang, that's really unfortunate. It's on the 11th. Why don't they, like, do they post when those things are anywhere? I have no idea that it was on the 11th. Why don't they have like a schedule? Like in client that you would be able to see. That they would tell you. Okay, they just sent an email today about it. Yeah, that's how they did the other ones. Like, you have to join during, like, a 2-hour window. Thanks, Mr. Dank. So, yeah, no surprise there. Well, that's really unfortunate. You know, I definitely wanted to stream that event, and you know, like that's usually a high viewership on both Twitch and YouTube. I wish they would let us know, you know, more than just, you know, 8 days away that, oh, hey, by the way, it's this next weekend. Can't they just give us a little bit of time? Oh well. Alright, so it looks like we found our downfall controlled X. I do not have... Yeah, I just don't have stuff against control. You know, I just had like different removal for, you know, like for aggro and for Simic and stuff like that, and I don't have any duresses, and that is really hurting me. I guess we're just gonna have to jam and hope it works. It was announced late December. Yeah, like that's the problem. I mean, you had like 3 months to qualify for this. You know, like qualified for this tournament like 2 months ago. Like why was it only posted late December when it was? All right, just gonna crack the Fable Passage right now. Get a land out of the deck. Get him, Reggie, get him. Boo. You know, that's kind of the hard part. You know, we play the Giants, we extend into it, then they play Kaya's Wrath. If we don't, they can have Doom Foretold. We just keep it one creature. Good job, Cali Commuter. I think they have 2 mana instant speed removal. Okay, they have that thing to gain life, so that 12. So we're one short. But then we also have another Bone Crusher Giant. Sweet. Xaxes. Boom. All right, well. Let's go. Game 3. All right, turn 3 Beast. Yeah, though. Yeah, Overcooked's gonna be fun. We'll be doing that tonight. After this, which may be a little earlier. I don't know if Candice doesn't show up for the mono white life gain donation deck. Nah, my druid. Gilded Goose kind of protects against Doom Foretold, and if it's Kaya's Wrath, it's not really that big of a deal. Or at least they don't get an artifact or an enchantment back right now. No! I didn't even think about Liliana.
Just surrender. Putrid, but effective.
Dang. What are all these lands doing? Where's our Henge-Cleaves? Alright, well, Kaya's Wrath's just gonna kill me. Rough.
I've learned much from your death.
Alright, so we found the weakness of Jund Henge-Cleave. Need Duresses in here.
Good help is easy to find in war.
All right, so we lost to 2 control decks. So how would we fix this sideboard to help us out against control? So we want to fit at least 3, maybe 4 duress in this sideboard. We don't really need an extra Murderous Rider, or do we actually really need an extra trophy? Probably not. Extra Golgari Queen, maybe. All right, so that's a good start. Guess we got... No, we don't really need an extra Golgari Queen. Okay. So then we could just go 3s across the board. Just have Legion's End for aggro, Noxious Grasp for Simic, Return to Nature for Jund Sacrifice, and then Ceratops and Duress for control. And Ceratops also for Simic. That's good. Let's go 3s across the board. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, Thought Distortion can do some amazing stuff for sure. I think Duress is a little bit better. Like it's hard to get to like the 6 mana and everything, and I don't know, maybe not. Like, you know, we're ramping. Could play Thought Distortion. Yeah, Thought Distortion is pretty sweet. But it doesn't really like stop them from playing like their sweeper. Like this is a pretty aggressive deck. Like we want to like keep them from playing like their sweeper or their removal for like our Rotting Regisaur, and then they just, or like Questing Beast, you know, like, and then like these things finish the game off pretty fast. All right, that kind of cleans up that sideboard. We got our 5 cards that we like. If you want to play a Thought Distortion instead of one of these copies of cards, you know, if you only want like 2 Noxious Grasp or 2 Legion's End, or, you know, 2 Ceratops or 2 direct, you know, if you want to play a Thought Distortion, that's definitely just fine. That's a-okay. But there we go. It's Jund Henge-Cleave. Yes, Return to Nature is really valuable in the Cauldron Familiar matchup. It's like the best card because, you know, it kills Witch's Oven, it kills Trail of Crumbs, and it can even exile a Cauldron Familiar from a graveyard to keep it from coming back if they don't have like an additional food. You know, you have to time it right, but you can time it right and you can do that too. Return to Nature can do all of those, and at 2 mana instant speed with this price, it's just it's the best card there. I think one Thought Distortion is enough. You don't really need to draw a second. If you draw the one, it will do a whole lot. You don't need to play 2 or 3 Thought Distortion. If you want to play the card, I think you just play the 1. But yeah, if you really want to beat control and you want to play multiples because you really want to draw it, I guess that's fine too. That is true. That is true. All right, so Giant Henge-Cleave was fun to play, and you know, we got to this was a fun deck to play. We got to do some cool stuff. Didn't get to do any great Henge stuff, but we got to do a lot of Ember Cleaving. And hopefully the Duresses would help out the control matchup that little bit, and you'd be good to go. All right, but thank you so much for watching some Giant Henge-Cleave, and I'll see you for the next video.